That was 4 regions. And then I think there was a Chinese tournament, either like WCA or some event like that that we were also covering. So it was a straight up, the studio was online like 18, 20 hours a day, something like that. It was a real grind, man. The BTS Gauntlet.
Dude, it's crazy.
Was a boot camp.
You don't think of it like this, right? But there's like nowhere to get more broadcast experience than esports, specifically live, right? Think about other sports, other like industries. You're not live for more than what? Like
and where do you
3-4 hours in segments, right? There's a game in the middle. Maybe you know the commentators obviously go for longer.
And where do you even like get in? Like where's entry level broadcast elsewhere? It's
kind of like college sports,
public access channels, college sports. Smash tournaments, get out of here. That non-esports stuff. It's like there's like no entry. So if you're like want to be on broadcast, for I don't know what child grows up and is like I want to be a broadcast person. They'd have to like have a love for the sport or game first, I'd imagine, right? But yeah, if you happen to be loving gaming and esports, which most youth today does, because it's like getting a bit more accepted, they'll find more opportunities to get into this kind of field. Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's more just like once you're here, like. It's like a verifiable boot camp. I mean, I was, what was I doing? Like, I've effectively just been practicing bullshitting with people for like 6 months. I think in time, give me another year or so, I'll actually be like kind of funny.
You learn to just be more of a, extrovert. You have to like fill the air. You have to talk about relevant things. I mean, we miss that mark a lot, especially on shows like this with stuff. But, then you go off to those more professional events that have like a more clean show, and suddenly you feel like it's easy mode.
I always thought there was like a little crossover between esports talent work and like stand-up comedy in the sense that nothing replaces the act of just doing it. You can practice or cast yourself, but when you're like in front of that audience and you have those viewers and the game is live and it's all on the line, nothing replaces those moments. But in esports, there's so many more of them. There's hours and hours of online content. If you want to practice stand-up, you've only got 1 or 2 spots per week if you're lucky. A little 5-minute spot at an open mic to try out your material. Yeah. That's one. I think
Dota's like the easy esport in that sense because it's like the viewers, right? They just really would probably prefer us to talk about Dota and like not be ourselves. Like who gives a shit?
Nah, that's the vocal minority.
You think?
Fudge 'em.
The point is, like, it's easy to do our job. You just talk about Dota, and Dota's like so hard and complex. You could just talk about it forever. I can't imagine having to be like a Fortnite caster. Not a Fortnite. That's probably hard. What's like an easy esport?
I'd say
Arena of Valor.
Say Heroes.
Rocket League.
Honestly, Heroes of the Storm. If like we're comparing a game to Dota, like I'm not trying to pick on because it died, but like. That game, you get a skill every, I believe, 3 levels. You get your ult at 10. You only get so many choices. It's just pretty easy.
Very one-dimensional.
You're always going to pick the same stuff.
And the teams level up together.
Yes, they level up together. So it's I would say that would be it. And then
respect to the league player casters too, because they managed to make like an interesting 45 to 60-minute pre-show
of a shitty game.
And it's like, I mean, are they going to pick this mid hero or this one or this one?
I mean, that wouldn't be the next easy. I said it like earlier. I feel like. And I'm open to other ideas, but I feel like Dota's got to be one of the most complex games to like commentate and jump to when you consider hundreds of heroes and hundreds of spells and interactions and the drafting and stuff like that. But while other games, it's more like what you see is what you get.
I think that's part of why there's like a huge barrier of entry. There's like there aren't many new people, new faces doing the work because you can't be a professional that's like great on camera and just be like, hey, I'm going to do Dota. Like, well, you got to go play Dota for like hours and hours and hours.
Yeah, there's a balance
it's really
there.
Weeks and weeks.
Like even the people who are like not good at the game at all but can try to carry themselves, but you have to have something to draw people in. You have to have something to like carry the flow and do stuff. I don't know. You have to have connections or ways to talk. Not connections as in that's how I get the job. Connections as in he knows, like Grant for example, like he knows the players, he knows the history, he has all of this information to pull from and experience from the games he's played in the past. Like he can bring all that. Or you're a pro and you have that kind of insight, or you could just talk to people and extract something from them. You know what I mean?
The legacy. There's a lot of legacy in Dota. There's a lot of history and
folk tales and such. That's what Grant's got covered.
Even in just like Dota 2. Hey, can you believe it's been the beta or whatever, like the public whatever beta 2011. We're in 2018 now. It's been almost 8 years just Dota 2, and there was like 8 years of Dota 1 before. You had the 2 to 4 years of Han, like that. I honestly consider, I wouldn't consider like complete Dota lore, but a lot of that Han stuff, you go look at like your past, No Tail's past, like I would consider that part of it.
Yeah.
Like not the entire game.
MOBA.
But like
Ice Frog got hired by Valve in like 2009.
Yeah.
And it's about to be 2019.
Yeah, I remember.
That's fucking crazy.
It is. HOTS just got shut down. Like it's like we should be. It's like like we're thankful. It's like we still have this thriving scene, and it continues to move forward.
What's
you know,
10-year anniversary.
Like Evan, I was at the DreamHack, I think, when Evany and Tal first met, and she was at that DreamHack because she won like the S2 games trip.
Oh yeah, fly out to go to the.
Oh
yeah,
really?
Yeah. That's.
Oh my god, I never
so
knew
her,
that.
Her
that
friend
is
came out. But
wow.
I remember they won the event. We were chill, but it's crazy to me because it was I think me, Tal, No Tail, and who is it? Hani, I want to say.
Oh yeah.
Was he still on their team at the time?
Probably.
It was one other guy. I can't remember who it was.
Trixie? No.
I don't remember.
Yeah, one of those guys.
It might have been Fresh Pro. I don't remember. Remember Fresh Pro?
Shout out to
I
Fresh
do
Pro.
remember
The
Fresh
chillest pro of all time. He was
the
fresh.
chillest. Yeah, he was dang, dude.
But that was 7-8 years ago.
Yep.
It's just crazy. There aren't people in my life I've known for that long outside of esports.
Yeah. I could tell you if Dota got shut down at the end of 2018, there'd be a void missing for a lot of people. And it's one of those things you don't want to take for granted. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
All right, so not to get too deep, let's get to the game before us here. We're well into the draft, and
They
to
need a
remind
front
everyone what's
liner.
at stake and what the hell they're getting into, this is lower bracket finals. We have Team Spirit waiting in the grand finals, all ready for the winner
Up
of this
there
best
in
of
the
three.
grand finals.
Yep, NoPangos got the first game win. Team Empire able to push past Alliance to get to this point.
Yep.
Now they have to win to stay alive.
This we have to be seeing more, I think. Slardar PA.
Yeah.
Now that Mag is banned, this is such a crazy combo. Remember when Liquid used to pick this all the time?
And that was before Slardar was better.
Yeah.
It's the fact that it's not just the minus armor, which is amazing. You get the vision for triple dagger. I
Yeah.
don't think you realize that level, once you get Crow's Face plus triple dagger,
Yeah.
it's insane.
It's
it actually
bananas.
is.
So 2 notes here for those just
Noted.
joining us. There are stand-ins on each team. We got FN on the side of NoPangolier, and we got Vanscore on the side of Empire Hope, replacing the previous
Archangel.
drafter, Black Archangel, and now Kodos is drafting for Empire Hope.
Yep, he did it for him yesterday as well when they did that. And
Yeah.
Well, they got Lich Grimstroke, but NoPangolier literally used no time to pick the Underlord after, so they know something. Obviously, Underlord doesn't care as
He gets a
much about
pipe,
it, but
and he
still.
gets utility, and he has ways
Yeah, but
to
I
help
think
soak up the
but it feels
damage.
like the
Slardar
other
PA are
heroes-
going to shred this.
I don't know. It feels like the other heroes, Lich Grimstroke's good versus the other three, Slardar, PA, but NoPangolier's confident with it. And I don't want, they're the favorite. I'm like, if they're confident with this, should I be confident with them?
Well, if the Underlord's there to kind of help with the Lich Grimstroke, you hope that at least all the others can help deal with the Slardar PA in some way. I don't know how that is. I mean, Dazzle gives armor in some way, right? Or is that completely gone from Dazzle?
He does not give any
when he hits
armor,
you with the
no.
Guardian Greaves.
I guess so, yeah.
That's
All right.
about it.
All right. Well, then Keeper of the Light will Blinding Light so they don't do too much damage at once, I suppose, until BKB comes,
They
of
need
course.
some control, though. They need some real stuns on NoPangolier. You've got Ignis, that's great. You've got the Pit of Malice to set things up and a little bit of Earth Spirit action, but I feel like they're just not matching that control.
10 seconds.
So what? Man, Underlord's sick. I mean, just his
What?
visual.
You were talking
no,
shit
I
about
mean,
Underlord
no,
3 days
look,
ago.
His look, because I look at him and I'm like,
They did it right.
yeah, they made
looks
him look.
cool.
He's
Considering Pit Lord and how he used to look, it's
Yeah.
like, what are they going to do with that?
Yeah.
And they made that. I think they did they justified it for
yeah,
sure.
They made him not be Manaroth, but still
Pretty cool.
Manaroth was a badass still, but it's here. Yeah.
I like it. I'm with you. I like his weapon, too. It's very unique.
Oh,
Snipper.
well, it
Will-O-Wisp.
kind of denies the Medusa pick. I think
Doesn't
NoPangolier
deny the
wanted.
Spectre again, though.
You think they?
did they? Is that TB or no? They didn't ban Spectre. All right, brave.
I mean, the nice thing is that Will-O-Wisp is free money now for Sniper. Seriously, he just
It
pops
actually
it
is,
twice
yeah.
and it's dead.
It's like the one few heroes that actually. Because Keeper can't get to the backside to Will-O-Wisp Sniper unless he's
Aether Lens and
you're
Cast Range
really-
talent, maybe.
Yeah.
You can throw it way back to Sniper.
Kobe.
You're really good against Underlord as well because you have that mixed damage, and in addition, you outrange his aura, so you don't reduce the damage output, and he's just slow. And you don't have reach to get on top of Sniper either. And excellent synergy with the Slardar. And unlike other drafts, because you have the Grimstroke Lich, you have the spell damage, you have the materials to force BKB purchases, and that raw physical damage. I like the draft.
Interesting.
Okay, Morphling. I mean, he's one of the few remaining scaling heroes in the game. Has a bit of a build-up. Waveform and ways to jump. I mean, let's say he gets the PA. He has Blink Strike Waveform to jump to Sniper. It's okay.
I think it's more this Morphling, or this Sniper is going to need a lot of help versus Morphling in lane. I think Sniper's fine once he gets a couple lows, but Morphling should absolutely dumpster him in the lane. Like, Sniper has no base damage, no range at the beginning, and Morphling just shit on. But I think Empire Hope's draft is better.
This is a one dazzle,
like it.
actually.
The morph is going to be the concern
Yes,
because
for
if you morph the Sniper and just throw out 3 shrapnels and then
insane. That is some team fight control for sure.
I think morphing the PA is pretty scary too. We saw like Morphling against Anti-Mage because you have the Blink and the Waveform. Now you've got the same kind of deal with PA.
Get armor from Lich too. Why not?
I think it is. I think NoPango. Obviously, we think they're the better team, but I think Empire Hope has enough to do it. I think they honestly. I'm going to give it. I think they're going to win game 2, you know. Maybe I might be wrong, but I think FN, he's going to crumble once or twice. He's going to be farming with 500 HP. He's going to get corrosive hazed, and he's going to get 1 or 2 shot multiple times.
I think the itemization of the Underlord is going to be real important. If Ghost Stick tries to go this like Crimson Guard or whatever, it's not going to look good. But I think if he goes, you know, maybe the Medallion, Vlad's, phase boots, like stacks up armor, you're going to have a real difficult time ever killing him in this game.
And I think you need a pipe in there, too.
Maybe.
I think
Greaves is a really good item as well.
I think Greaves. Like,
you get Greaves on the Dazzle. That's the thing. If you stack up survivability and sustained items on the side of NoPangolier, I think you come out ahead just because your Morphling is going to be the hardest carry.
He
should
should outlast the team fights more than Sniper. Yeah.
It's actually kind of knowing that Dazzle wants the Guardians. I wonder if that opens up for the Underlord to go phase boots, give him a little bit of extra reach.
Yeah, it's just so good with the armor now, as Kyle said.
You know, a nice note that people are discussing in the chat, I'll give them credit for bringing it up, is that the auras were increased for Underlord to like 1,200. So it's quite big now. And so even a sniper may still get sniped in it. So Underlord is quite massive.
Okay.
That's huge.
I remember reading that, but I totally forgot about it until I just saw you guys talk about it.
What does Sniper like max out at before Dragonlance? Is it 400 plus?
It's like 725 or something, isn't it? I don't know. No, it's more than that. We could literally just do the math.
So it's 950. It's 950 total before
give or take 200. That's what I said. Yeah.
All right, so never mind. That's no longer a thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
What? It's good to know now.
That's a nice buff, though.
Yeah,
that is.
Because actually, that explains why maybe we've been seeing Underlord more often. Because you can't just counter him with range carries anymore.
Yeah.
And that hero, I think, was one of the most buffed thanks to the face boot change. Because you needed armor, you like mobility. And now you just get both for free.
You just run at people, yeah. Like in lane, like once you get level 3 or 4, you actually just.
You don't need damage. You don't need damage. You don't need stats. Nope. You just need attack, speed, and armor, and you're good to go. You already get plenty of damage from the aura. And don't you steal damage permanently now if you kill someone?
I don't think it's a steal. It's just he gets a plus.
How much?
It scales per level, so 2 to 5 it looks like.
Permanent bonus damage 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's not the craziest, but hey, damage is damage, right?
I like little changes like that though.
I like things that help break late game stalemates. You know, if you're at like a 60, 90 minute game, it actually lets Underlord not feel useless outside of his ultimate.
Oh, because he has that smoke, they won't know that's ward. That works because Radiant got their ward down first, but Vanscore, lucky guy.
I mean, I'm a little nervous for the sniper. In addition to all the reasons you guys were talking about with the Morphling matchup, Earth Spirit, that's an easy target. Exactly. They'll roam on him and beat the hell out of that little man.
And they don't have a true front, like, right? You have Underlord and NoPango. I mean, you have a Slardar, but he's not a true frontline. Like, he wants to be in the trees, blink in, get a good crush, corrosive haze, but I think they have so much damage on Empire Hope. Like, if they get a full 5-on-5 fight versus Dazzle and Underlord, it's tough, but Grimstroke Lich, then the physical damage plus shrapnel, they just have a lot of damage.
A lot of pressure on the Grimstroke and the Slardar to make things happen, though, because whenever you have a draft with absolutely 0 non-blink initiation, it can feel bad. If the Slardar falls behind, how do you actually like activate the PA? How do you get fights going when you're going to be on the back foot at all times? Look at the wave shove advantage on the side of NoPango. You have a Coddle, a Dazzle, and an Underlord. I mean, who actually kills creep waves on the side of Empire Hope right now? And that's a big issue. Neither support. None of them. They need way too much farm before they can compete.
Thank you to Vanscore for getting Frost Nova in this. Frost Nova is still it's one of the best level 1 skills in the game. The cooldown 7 seconds with the damage it does. Frost Shield's good, but Frost Nova is absolutely still very
Frost Shield
good.
is definitely better.
Yeah. You think? I think it depends on lane.
Damage
I think that's a lane.
It's got a slow and it's just longer disable.
That's true, but like something like this, right? If you're just chasing a blinding light coddle around.
That's true.
And you did bring up the wave clear. I don't think this guy ever wave clears on Coddle, right? When he plays it, I haven't seen Slayer.
Either way, it's
ever.
Underlord Dazzle
versus
a Sniper PA. Like, those heroes need a lot of farm before they can actually just say, oh, okay, wave's dead. And that's what I consider wave clear. Like, you can just kind of show up, cast a nuke, and the wave's pushed.
Oh, man. He is getting harassed down.
Yet.
We'll be okay, but he won't be able to farm it.
Doesn't have mango or anything on Lich? No.
No, it's Vance Core. It's either Fairy Fires or nothing. You ain't getting anything else.
Pulls it all the way over.
Is he really going to let us
cancel it? Cancel it? No?
No range.
He wanted it, though. He wanted it.
Every game.
So, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I wonder if they're ever going to... I don't think this needs to be changed. It might in the future, but, like, I mean, if they do this every game, it's clearly, like, I don't think Dota should be you pull creeps from behind a Tier 2 to another Tier 2, but...
A lot of people were saying that when the change was made that you couldn't pull the first wave. It's just like, well, this doesn't do anything at all.
Yeah, like, they'll just be there 1 minute in. Yeah. And, hello. I still don't think it's that big of a problem. It's just, like, kind of a weird thing in Dota.
Blinding light. Wow. Did he? Wait, so this isn't the same Coddle.
Oh, it is.
The answer would be...
He always goes blinding light.
I always feel like the Ice Rog theory, this is like the one time he broke it, where usually he would fix little inconsistencies like this by buffing other aspects of the game, so it's not the only choice.
What a surprise. Earth Spirit's found his way to the mid lane, and Sniper's in trouble. Oh, the Fairy Fire! He's going to turn around and shoot that man in the bum, but he's still going to go down. Is it enough damage, though?
You just feed now. Oh, never mind. I thought he was going to go die to tower. But yeah, I feel like it's just because there's no reason to ever take a support that stacks or farms jungle, even with the buffs to stacking.
Yeah.
If you brought back camps at 30 seconds as well, there would be a change. But now it's so easy to pull that second creep wave and block the easy camp pull that there's now no recourse as a support. You can't stop him. What are you going to do? You can do what Coddle did, chase him all the way to the tower, but you're not pulling. So you effectively have no real counterplay.
Yeah, and Ice Frog kind of buffed pulling creeps almost with the map changes, right? Because it used to be, oh, there's one thing, wait up. Can they get a nice double slow? It won't really matter. I don't know if he meant to put it on there, but it works out the same either way.
And it's also a product of how valuable denies are. So if you can deny that whole creep wave, it doesn't matter if the enemy side, let's say, farms a hard camp. You're still coming out ahead. So it's very little risk, and it's
pretty big reward.
Pretty much the best play every time.
Yeah. Well, this is just a run at you top lane. They're just going at it under each tower, right? We saw the kill happen under Radiant Tier 1, and now there's Radiant or Dire Tier 1, and FN. Does Dazzle beat Sniper that much better? I thought Morph would be really, really good versus Sniper. Am I wrong? Is there a reason they didn't put it?
1v1? Not sure.
At least the early levels, right? Like, you dominate the early levels. Maybe later. I don't know.
But I wouldn't mind. I think Dazzle's nice just because of the kill potential. Like, you're going to get a kill on Sniper every time.
You're right.
Yeah.
I guess with the Earth Spear in the game, if you're playing pass, you're right.
He brings a slow.
I think in a true 1v1, it's a little harder for Dazzle against Sniper because the range makes it harder for you to like keep poison stacks on. But with the Earth Spirit rotating
here he comes.
Yeah,
big
Dazzle definitely
gives
it to you.
Oh, and the double damage. Oh no, Kodo's Oh no, he can just solo.
They could have gone back and just killed him there though if the Dazzle had committed a little more.
The thing is like now it's just a mind game. Like he can poison touch him, and the Sniper's not going to know if there's an Earth Spirit waiting in the dark.
Now, he doesn't actually know, but Brown did ping on the hill right when Purple walked up there, so
he's missing.
Nice thought process by him.
Still keeps him out
wrapping around, though. He's thinking about it.
This is another thing about Dazzle is that you can shove the wave and dive very easily.
Or keep it as far back as you want while Sniper sits there scared of Purple. Like, Sniper's actually sitting under his tower, can't do nothing.
Yep.
Can't do nothing.
Now this sucks here.
Yeah.
So who's the angler and the dangler in this one? We got BSJ in the chat. I'm sure he's curious.
Kyle?
You dangle the Underlord.
Yep.
And then you tangle with the Earth Spirit and the Morph as they come in.
Did you guys see Tangled the movie?
No.
Yes.
No.
I didn't. Was it good? I heard it was pretty good. It was cute. Okay.
Dude, it's Pixar. Come on.
Yeah,
Did they make anything bad?
Oh my goodness.
Cars too.
Woo. True,
Fair.
but hey,
Fair.
everyone makes a couple money grab sequels. All right.
That was their one that
Lightning McQueen. Zoom, get the hell away from me.
Gotta say, I've never watched anything.
Neither have I. I've never watched Cars. I just know Lightning McQueen and Mater is like the lovable dumbass, right?
It's true though. Like Pixar is legit, but that was their one stinker. I think Planes was also a little underwhelming.
Planes? They hit it a Planes?
Yeah,
is that like Cars with Planes?
Exactly. It literally was. Yes.
Oh,
exactly.
good God!
I never watched that one.
Not the most original.
Guys, I got it. Ships. All right, I'm coming in with trains, huh? We're ready.
Ooh. if BZZ waited a little extra, maybe get that kill, but you never know.
Yeah, look at the mid matchup though. That's the key.
It's a
Dazzle
slaughter.
is just
And that's why, you know, as an analyst, you are always wrong about stuff. Sometimes, like me, I did not realize this would be this big of a dumpstering.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Thanks to Zayich, of course. Zayich?
Zayach.
Okay. No H at the end.
I have no idea.
Okay.
We're not entirely sure.
No. I bet if we asked him, he'd be like, I'll do either. Like, what? Just tell us. Why don't you tell us? We don't mind calling the right name if you tell us.
Dude, nicknames in Russia are so hard.
They are.
Like,
They really are.
Okay, like no one, right, is Vladimir.
Yeah.
But Vlad isn't short for Vladimir. It's Vova,
Yeah.
right? And then there's
What?
this Alexander or Alexandra.
Yeah.
It's not Alex. It's Sasha.
Oh, okay.
And Vlad is short for, like, Yugivny or something like that. I can't remember what it was. But you know Jay, one of the twins that...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
He...
Starletter guys.
Yeah. He
Interesting.
explained this to me. It worked.
That's why I love the Earth we live on. You know,
Yep.
so much difference and culture everywhere.
I love the.
I would
Earth
never
we live
leave
on.
the USA, but
Yeah.
I love everything to visit.
Yeah, a lot of...
Uh-oh.
Hi,
Oh.
Sniper kicks him into the fight a bit more here, but there is a Frost Arbor to help bail him out. He knows he's done for, so he's gonna try to do as much damage as possible, dropping down the trample on the right, and it clicks, but it ain't gonna matter.
He doesn't
Blast
get the
from the
experience.
Coddle. They're trying to get it down. They will.
He got the kill. He needed that. Sniper actually needed that.
Yeah.
He doesn't get the experience from the Dazzle kill, though. I think that really hurts because this Sniper is super underleveled from sitting under the tower.
And
now
go
this.
top.
I don't think PA's annoyed by this, but I don't think she minds just 1v1ing this guy, especially right
Dire's
now.
top tower is under attack.
Oh, deny the creep. Alright, I should have denied that creep. But
Oh my
now
God,
he's
double crits.
double crit into Frost Nova. And now he's trying to cut him off, but look at that vision, and they get the kill. And Van score. No boots. He's still broke as hell, but he doesn't care. He roams in, gets a kill. No items again, but he has 600. The richest he's been.
He's like, I must get wards and
I
smokes.
must get more fairy fires.
Fairy
Fairy
fires.
fires and wards. Get them.
Invest now.
I wish we saw more fairy. I think
Late game
we used
fairy
to
fire.
or even that, but like even middle, like right, we used to see all the top mid players would always get one for that outplay potential, but they don't get fairy
Dire's
fires middle
tower
anymore.
is under
It's
attack.
kind of sad. I like the outplay potential. I mean, Sniper had one this game and almost
Certain
did
players.
It, but
Miracle's still buying his
he
fairy
does.
fires.
Yeah, he
but
will. It feels like it's not the norm when it used to be. Roll comes in, blast is there. BZZ, he's taking so much. Yeah, this Slardar, he's gone.
Nice.
Deuces. Book one now picked up on the Dazzle 8.5 minutes in. No boots, but has double null. This guy is an
Dire's
absolute
middle tower
monster.
is under attack.
Like an absolute.
And Sniper's still scared for his little life.
And they knew. They picked it into Earthsphere, right? This is another one, I guess. And it feels like Kodos is the drafter, and he picked another. Like, he's the one picking his middle heroes. I just realized in this series, he
Yep.
picked the Brood into that, and that means he picked the Sniper in the Earthsphere. This guy, I don't know if it's.
He's
I
crazy.
don't know. He is crazy. Yeah, he's going to rotation bottom. Snipe's going to come. He knows it's flying out, though, and Morph Strength won't even shoot out. They do have vision on Zayich, though. The ulti, Cross of Haze on, and
I think he's
they're
dead.
Dire's
gone.
middle tower is under
All right,
attack.
guys, trivia time. What is
Hey.
the highest grossing Pixar movie of all time?
Toy Story 3.
Negative.
No, hold on. Maybe.
Not Toy Story 3.
Toy Story
Is
1.
it a standalone?
I don't know what you mean by
Is it a
standalone.
standalone or one with sequels?
It has a sequel.
A sequel.
Kodo,
Hang on.
baby. Lion King?
Lion King, I don't think was Pixar.
No.
All right, Scott. Just so you know, Scott, the production, said Lion King. I repeat him, so I'm not dumb.
Yeah.
Dude,
Hang
oh my
on.
God, the sniper
one's
just
easy.
killed the melee necro behind his tier 1 and died, though. Oh,
Oh.
Kodos, baby.
Is it The Incredibles?
No, I wouldn't have guessed this one either.
Wait up, wait up. If this PA goes down, look at FN on the Morphos. We saw the double commit there, because guess what? I'm you now.
She did.
Monsters Inc.
Oh,
Wait, give us-
Frozen.
No, give us the first letter of the movie.
First letter is F.
Dire's middle tower.
The Fanooglers. I don't know what the.
F.
Finding Nemo.
Oh.
And
Duh.
number 2 is Finding Dory, actually.
No
Really?
way.
Yeah.
That movie was
Dude, but no, but it's think about it.
Dire's top tower.
Look, think of it like this,
Garbage.
right? So Cars 2 sucked because instead of being about Lightning McQueen, it was about Tater, and no one really cares about
It's
a dumb
Mater.
Mater, whatever. It was
Tater.
literally, hey
Tater.
guys,
Tater.
look at here, I'm a dumb ass pickup truck. Like no one cares. Finding Nemo, everyone can get behind a story of a father
And
looking for his
Kodos.
son. And then Finding Dory was the same. It's a character on the side that you can relate with. Ellen DeGeneres, the most popular talk show host in the world.
But
Come
number
on.
3 is Toy Story 3, and number 4 is Toy Story 2. So you were right there, Grant.
You were
had
close.
the right idea.
I don't think Toy Story 2 should be there because that was an absolute atrocity of a movie. If someone wants to argue, I will argue for the next 1 minute till we go off the
Which one?
subject.
2 is the one with...
Who is the one with the dumbass old guy, the dumb girl, and the stupid ass horse? And it's like, ooh, and then like
number
Buzz
2.
is playing with freaking
That's number
Darth
2.
Vader as his father. I'm like, what the hell is such a shitty movie? I'm
Stinky
actually mad.
Pete, the prospector.
Yeah, I'm actually mad that is number 4. That is such a bad movie.
That's what's wrong with America, right?
God, I'm mad.
They like Toy Story more than they liked, all the other Pixar movies.
It's
Yeah,
true.
like, okay, Toy Story 3, but 2? All right, it's been a minute. We're
Dude,
good. I'm done.
underrated. Incredibles 1 and 2 are amazing,
Yeah.
though.
And apparently,
Shout out.
just to set the record straight, Cars 3 is
Oh.
worse than Cars 2. And wait,
It should be a kill. God, look at it. This is Underlord.
Where's
though.
his
He's so
armor?
Man,
janky.
this has been a run
Where's
back by
his
Empire,
armor?
actually. They've strung together what feels like a
Did-
4-0 run.
He did
Yeah.
exactly what I said he shouldn't do, guys. Exactly what I said he shouldn't do.
Manaboots, Vanguard into Crimson. Yeah.
Where's the armor? You
Yeah.
get the buckler first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do like this. You do have the Vlads already up on the Slardar. You're pushing with your PA. I really like this. I think they're losing a lot of gold on the map on Dire, but they kind of have to get these pickups.
no! Oh,
Can he time the blinding light?
No!
Right? No. No, he cannot. Well, they are going to just run away here now, and they get some kills. These aren't the end-all, be-all kills. Oh, the double slow comes out, though. Underlord's TPing in as well. Will he make it? Yo, what's good, everyone? Throws down some fire, traps him. That's the kill.
Still felt like a lot of effort just to get the one response kill, but
It
still
was.
get it done. But this is what they call a power peak there for Empire, with the Corrosive Haze coming online with the PA, being able to
Yep.
offer
One
a bit
shot
of deeps.
supports. It's nice.
Yeah.
They are down 4K, but honestly, I think this is one of the few times where I think it's a deceptive 4K. I think Empire hopes heroes are just better, and we're going to see that in team fights. That's it.
I got a text from friend at Epicenter, Zayats.
Zayas.
Z-A-Y-A-T-S.
okay, so Kips
Thank
was
you.
pretty close.
Here
That was
we go. Chain Frost is bouncing, but he's just dead. And, well, I said your team fight was better, but it's kind of like when you fight as a team.
Yeah, exactly.
Tower goes
No,
down.
there's no real AoE on the side of the Empire Hope lineup except for that Grimstroke Lich combo,
Right.
which is
and
not.
Shrapnel, but that's
yeah.
not really like.
And there's an Earth Spirit. All you got to do is hunt one half of that combo, and all of a sudden, where's the pressure? Where's the AoE damage that forces them to not just spam Dazzle Heal and giggle at you?
Can you click on the Dazzle real quick?
Are scanning.
What's he?
He's going
okay,
Greaves.
Same
He's
thing.
going the right
just
items.
Going classic. Went for
Ooh,
the.
Pump
pushes him into the Will-O-Wisp, and it
Yep.
does pull him back in. Oh, it might pull him in a second time if you can't get out. No, it doesn't, but Blink strikes away.
Blast!
Oh! He knew-
Ponies.
I like how he knew it was coming. He tried to deny the Centaurs, but it was just too late. And, well, now I think this 5K lead is not so deceptive because I feel like NoPango is just playing their draft, if that makes sense.
It's so much easier for them to do so, though. Like, they can kill creep waves without needing items.
Yeah.
And that's something we've talked about a lot, like this concept of heroes that need gold to kill creeps. Where you look at a hero like Dazzle and Coddle and Underlord, as soon as they hit, Underlord hits level 7, he is maxed out as far as how fast can he kill a creep wave and move
Yeah.
on to the next thing. And heroes like Sniper PA, they just need time. Same with Slardar.
Yep. And this guy, this sniper needs a lot of time.
This Morphling is scary. Anytime you have a draft with a Morphling that is ahead this early on, you're in bad shape. This is the window where Morphling's supposed to feel weak and you can kind of pressure him, and instead the opposite is happening here, and he's like a real kill threat and still farming incredibly. They're taking objectives. That's a tier 2 down up top. Surgical execution here, boys.
It is, and you know what? I also wanted Empire Hope to take a game here because I thought
Yeah, you did.
I don't know. I've enjoyed seeing them play, right? Like we talked, they don't have like that true one stand, and they've been playing as a team. They've had very rough games, and then they've had these games where they look really good, and I'm like, it's a sign of a team that's still improving.
Very true, Grant. That is certainly a
And now
silver
they're getting
lining.
whooped.
Now they're getting spanked, but that's
Yep.
okay.
It is.
Hey, maybe you're into that.
Yep.
That's true.
Okay.
I don't think I
there's,
ever would be. That's weird to me.
Well, would you let someone, though?
I don't think so.
Yes, you would.
Uh-oh.
Radiant
Juke back.
I don't know.
Fakes the
Gage is
crush.
there, yep. Oh,
right.
man. This is not looking
Uh,
good.
Ariana
Same cross.
Grande is like, yo, Grant, I want to spank you. Come
Probably
on.
not.
Also, that's cool. Grimstroke ult into Sniper ult. I didn't even think about that one.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
The double shot.
But yeah, you
Real
would.
cute.
You definitely would.
I don't think I would.
Even if it was like a part of the whole experience, you would do it.
No, because to me, spanking equals bad. It's never a good thing.
Well, you got to
That's
mix a little pain with your pleasure, Grant.
Yeah.
It's an
Ariana
opposite
Grande
thing.
could not do that. Like she could, I don't think she could spank me hard enough to like it would hurt. Like
Well,
I don't know.
that's
But-
okay. That's what makes it fun, dude. You're not trying to
No,
get hurt.
well then it's not a spanking. A spanking's bad. I ate the croutons
playful
that my mom
spanking,
bought
dude.
for the salad dinner. I got spanked for that. That's a real story. Don't ever, dude. I loved eating bags of croutons. Me
Dude,
and
they
my
were great.
brother.
I agree.
They're
Croutons.
literally, you don't think like right, because they're just like it's flavored, good bread, and usually you don't think about just eating them by
Dude.
themselves, but they're good.
Homemade croutons. You ever make them yourself?
Oh, yes.
Oh my god,
They
it's
have like
good.
that little soft in the middle, but they're still
Uh-huh.
crunchy. My God, Kel, I'm glad
add,
you know that.
Add some. You just literally
So
take some
good.
bread, cut it up into little bits, let it dry out.
Season
like
it however you want.
Exactly. I think you put a little bit of olive
Oh,
oil.
Nice.
Sprinkle.
He's just-
Scepter. Bump back into the Will-O-Wisp.
I mean,
bottle.
they're just Dyer's trying to farm. This is, I mean, they're not EG. This is the EG thing. We're behind. Let's farm all 3 lanes to catch up, and then you just get picked off in 2 of the 3 lanes.
And the other issue is that
And
you
you
don't
lose.
even farm these waves fast enough. That's the thing. Like,
until Battle Fury, which
Yeah.
is still very
I-
not far away,
I-
but almost there.
I really like heroes that can kill the creep waves, because it's about experience a lot of the time, not just gold.
Yeah.
With a spell, and you walk away. And that's it. Underlord, you throw out the Q, you walk away. A
See
PA,
ya.
you've got to be in the lane showing for
Yeah.
that extra 7 or 8 seconds. You got a target on your back that whole time.
That's true. Van Score does have tranquil boots, so that's good.
Going for no boots, tranquil boots.
Yep.
What about this? Never mind. I shouldn't go there.
That sounds good. Zyori, I've got a question for you.
Hit me with it, dog.
I actually don't.
Hit me with your best shot.
Well, that's a bummer. I was looking forward to a
Da-
Grant Q&A session.
All right.
All right.
I actually okay. Let me think of
Okay.
one just for you, Zyori. I will make it
All right.
question
Oh,
just
wow.
for you.
Well, let me get it together.
Yeah,
Thanks,
keep
bud.
putting it
It's not
together.
authentic Grant question. He's got to think about it, all right?
Yeah.
Usually, Grant, this is just, it's feeling.
Yeah.
So this is
Well,
going
that's
to
okay.
This is gonna be
he'll
a
wait
true
until he's
bruiser.
feeling it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Just wait.
I'm gonna make you look dumb either
Oh,
way.
Well,
Slide,
Van
miss,
Score.
miss.
He's got his Nikes on, but he gets knocked back. Nice blinding light again. He tries to turn the gaze. Is it going to be enough for a counter kill? Yes, but he will go down first, and they'll still get this tier 2 mid.
That's all tier 2. No, they still have one bottom, but it was lit. But this
Dazzle's
is not
like,
looking good.
My bad. I didn't save you. But it's all right. You got the tower. You got the kill. It's all good.
Yeah, whatever. Your position, fine.
Yep, Greaves up.
He's getting the Solar Crest there.
You can have it up on 2 targets, by the way. No.
Oh, yeah.
With the cooldown reduction.
CDR.
What's up, Grant?
The question just makes me laugh too much because it's like implausible for Zyori, but it's like, say you go home and you see Mott kissing your girlfriend, what would you do?
Why is that implausible?
Because I don't think Mott would do that to his friend.
What if
I
Mott
think-
feeding
So
her
if I
Xanax
open
and
the-
peanut butter?
Yeah, you
so if I
open
open the door
and see
and there's peanut butter and Xanax all over and they're just making out on the couch. Jesus.
It's like, would you just get in there? Or would
No, I would lose it, dude. I'd blow my lid.
you? Really?
What, not your low?
How long
Mott?
have you guys been dating?
Like 7 months.
I mean, this game's over, by the way. They're literally going to push,
Yeah.
get the rags,
just-
Do you
if
know?
not the base.
Do you know what I never understood? When people have their significant others cheat on them, and they blame the person they cheated with, like this total stranger that was trying to just
Yeah.
get it in real quick, is to blame for
Yeah.
your significant other of like 3 years.
See, but Maud's not a total stranger. That's the thing. I don't know. I think it's that.
I would tell you.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I would probably tell you, yo, your girl's making moves on me. Is this cool?
Yeah, I hear you.
This is cool.
Well, that's the
And-
thing. If she asked me ahead of time, I could consider it. But the shock
Oh,
value,
really?
that's the. But maybe. I mean, I'm an
Like
open-minded
with
guy.
anybody or like?
No, well, I don't know. I'm just not saying it's a hard no. I'd listen to the conversation. I'd say, all right, convince me. You know, let's. What's the argument here? You
You're an
know?
open-minded
It's like
fellow,
it's
and that's
fine
good.
as long as you get to watch or
Nah,
what?
well, I mean, it depends on the circumstance.
All right, well,
I mean, I don't know.
we're about to watch the last fight here.
All right.
This could just be at the Frost armor. We'll go. That is going to be a double chain Frost. It's going.
Oh!
It's a double gaze as well. We see the combo finally pay off. There is going
Oh,
to
but
be
the
2 kills.
Morphling
A Grimstroke will buy back.
Morphling
And now Van
shrapnels
Score.
everywhere.
There is. I don't know whose shrapnel's who. It's a little bit of each, but Silence will fly out. Morph mantas it off nicely. And, well,
Oh, you'll never hear a cast like this anywhere else.
yeah, that was,
Welcome to the summit.
dude, we did see the power, though. That double Lich ulti is still absolutely insane.
It is.
But unfortunately, they spread out well, and now they're just going to clean you up. Dude, because I forget, you get the double gaze as well. It's so nice. You just see two people like, hey, Lich. And now that was a tieback, by the way, by Grimstroke.
Yep.
So
They're cleaning it up. Morphling still has H's here. He's nasty.
Oh, he's trying. He's playing. He's toying with them. All right.
Okay.
And that's the FN Classic.
And that's why he's not quite tier 1.
Yep.
He can style on you, but he'll mess up.
Hello, Underlord.
Do you think FNG was mad when FN came in the scene? Because, like, he kind of it's just the name.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
like, I would be a little upset. Like, it's literally your name without a G. Like, why? Well, Vanscore, goodbye.
I guess. It
FN
depends what the reasoning behind it.
Yeah.
If that's his initials, then it's hard to hate.
I think FN, it's short for function.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, FN.
He's out here trying to
No, I'm serious. FN was a mathematician before he quit for Dota.
Really? That's very interesting.
I don't think he was.
The way you looked at me right now, I assume that's fake.
No, I believe.
I wanted to believe it so
Do you know
idiot.
how young FN is? What is he, a mathematician age 15?
He could be a
by
prodigy.
Yeah.
He's a
You think
professional
math-
Dota player. I don't
I think a
know.
mathematician's getting frosted tips
I mean,
and then
Maybe
and
he
slide
saw the
into
light.
Instagram DMs.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think so, dog.
Dude, did you guys? I do want to talk.
Oh! Wow. Wait, it didn't.
The biggest play ever.
Done, and now they're all dead. And by all,
Oh, the double. Whoa, but
Flexing
they're
it
not
off.
taking any damage because there's no
Flexing
real
it.
AoE.
Yep.
Oh, now it's more.
No crit, no crit, no crit, no crit.
Hey.
There he goes.
Yep. And Empire Hope, you know what? Oh, damn, he is not. I did not
All right.
see that. That was an instant
I
disconnect
believed
from
it because you guys know
Grimstroke.
DK Phobos. He was a computer programmer before he started playing Dota professionally.
I
for
think
a long
I think
time.
that's a lot like.
But he's
computer
older. He's like
programmer
26.
compared to mathematician too. Is like I think there's a bigger
Yeah.
overlap with computer.
I took
programmer
a
and
C++
Dota.
course and I made a choose your own adventure. I'm a programmer.
All right.
You know, you can't say that, like, what? I can know my times tables. So I'm a math guy. No.
Yeah, that's true.
9 times
Fair.
9.
81.
Yeah, it took you a little bit. But
I'm
you
about to
got
I
it.
wasn't ready.
Oh my God. I was about to answer, but
12 times 11.
121.
No.
Oh, shit.
132.
Looks like you don't know your multiplication tables.
I
you
was
wizard.
rushing. God damn.
No,
it.
you're good. But this game, I mean, this just showed no Pango. They definitely are still one of the top 2 teams in this tournament. Obviously, they're in grand finals now. I would say, I mean, I liked Empire Hope's draft more, obviously, as the game went on. I think NoPangolier is just such a better team. Even if they had a draft advantage, which maybe they didn't. Maybe I was just completely wrong. They got smoked. Absolutely smoked this game.
It was a big draft advantage, I would say. I think their lineup is just easier, and I again point to one of my big check boxes in this current patch, which is easy wave clear. It just makes the game simpler to play. There were moments where it felt like Empire Hope had a little space around the map, but their heroes just aren't going to utilize it well enough.
Yeah.
They cannot farm fast, and part of that's due to the supports not having the greatest wave clear. And again, lack of reach as well. You saw Earth Spirit; he's rushing Blink and just constantly all around the map. What did he end up with his score? Like, what did they have? 17 assists? Is that 11?
11. So he's involved in 17 to 23 kills, the most. I lied, 19 by naive. So
Yeah, but you just have 2 heroes that are always involved, like from level 8 onwards.
Breakfast is here.
Oh,
what a perfect timing. We still, we got to let her, get us separated from the bag.
So is there going to be
Hold
a
on.
Dakota? Is there going to
Yeah.
be a long break here since we're going right into the finals?
We're
This is
gonna find out. I imagine Spirit should be waiting in the wings.
They wanna
No
play.
Pango probably want to get right back into it.
Well, maybe they need to have breakfast or dinner or
they
lunch.
may. We'll be investigating
Little
that. I do
poopsie.
have a theory though. I feel like maybe what No Pango did was lost the Series of Spirit so they could have more games to play because you get that $200 pot bonus
It's
every
true.
win. So
And
now they went down, they got a couple more wins, and now they can go back to the grand finals.
I honestly
Dude,
think it is
max.
good money, but I also think, right, Team Spirit has shown they will let these IMBA heroes through, and I think NoPango's like, you know what, then we're going to test them and see, and they lost, and now they're going to go into this next series. They're going to draft like this. They're not going to draft this other shit they were drafting versus Spirit. And I think we're going to have it's going to be a very even series, or it's going to be a 3-0 for. I think it's either 3-2, 3-0. I don't see anything in between.
This should
Which
be
would be a
our
3-1,
a close, very hyped series, and I'm looking forward to it. So before we cut to a break, I want to give a quick shout out to the official sound partner of BTS. That's Sennheiser, like these sweet headsets we're wearing right now, comfortable as ever. But they're also featuring the GSP 600. It's a gaming headset. If you scroll down below, you can check out more information there. They're serious cans that
They're beasts.
they just put you into the game. So if you have a life outside your computer desk, you may not You may not want to get an open ear
Is that
edition.
what I'm using? Because I'm stealing it, just so you know.
Okay.
I have a headset.
Well, we'll pretend we didn't hear that.
Okay, good.
Or you could just hit up Sennheiser. They're your boys. You give them some love right now. I'm sure they'll hit you up with some product.
You think?
I don't think. Do you ever DM people? Well, I mean, like
yeah.
sponsors. Well, yeah, I know that. But yeah, and also, you know what? You know what you can do with your Sennheiser? Have
What?
you ever heard Minion Masters just straight up yell at you?
Minion Masters.
You need the Sennheisers for that, and then you're like, I'm winning the game. I'm hearing everything I need to hear. And you know what else I'm doing?
What are you doing? Play Minion Masters?
Absolutely.
During the break, you can play Minion Masters. It fills the time very nicely. A quick,
I
fast-paced
do gotta shave
action
that.
thing. If you already have Minion Masters,
I'm shaving it between this game, I think. Sorry, I'm
November is well over, my man.
I'm keeping the stash. Beard's gone, though.
If you already have Minion Masters, go check out the BTS Discord, !Discord, to get the information. We're giving away codes for free stuff in the game. It's hype. All right, we're going to cut to a break. When we come back, Grand Finals, Team Spirit versus NoPango. We're going to have some breakfast. See you soon.